Well, hello there. I'm Orcmaggedon. Welcome to Alchemist Gaming does Bloodborne New Game Plus. And today we're going to do Old Yarhnam. Yarhnam. Obviously we're not wanted in here. And this is a very decrepit area. Full of beasts. Well, more beasts than what we've been previously used to.
Old Yarhnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunt.
So that's a fellow hunter warning me there. I think his name's Durger. I'm not going to face him this time as I did last time because he can become your friend, and I'd like to see what that's like. So what we're doing here is we're just going to take out all the mobs we can, get to a certain point and open up, as usual, the shortcuts to make it that much easier to get to the game, through the game. The cloaked mobs that we've just seen are actually the females, or what were women. The uncloaked are the males, I'm led to believe. But I just love the architecture and just the image of Bloodborne still, it's just amazing.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless. Which is why I must stop you.
It can actually be quite difficult, Durger, because he's got a minigun pretty much on top of a tower. And it's very hard to get to him. So you have to be very careful when you fight mobs and what you do. We have to be quite careful in the next area because there's loads of oil barrels. So I'm going to throw rocks at stuff. Take that, crow. Now the next area is a bit tricky because we've got the guy shooting and we've got stuff in the smoke. And then we've got a load of mobs about. So we're going to run for it. And also on my right there's a Dirge's friend. Just got to be careful of. Because we don't want to upset Dirge yet. So. We can always fight him later. Ooh! Where did he come from? Sorry, she come from. When I first did this area the first time, I actually thought this was where the blood-starved beast was located. Thankfully it's not. So I was very cautious of going down there because I thought I was going to get jumped by a boss. But there's just a hell of a lot of beasts down here. But this thing here in the middle actually does resemble the blood-starved beast in a little way because it's had its skin taken off. It's a bit grim, but it is kind of like a dead blood-starved beast or something, so I have no idea what's happening. And the chapel over there is the Healing Chapel, or the Healing Chalice Chapel, or Healing Good Church, something like that. And that is actually the location of the Blood-starved beast. And we're going to just pop up this rather long ladder. Not quite the longest ladder in the game. And this will open up a quick shortcut for us back to Dirge later. But we don't want to go out there because we might aggro Dirge's friend hunter. First time I actually killed Dirge, I killed him, then fell off, so it was a double death. Well, in all honesty, I knocked him off the ledge first, so it was a double whammy. I'm not very good with ledges. I know something's about here, I just can't remember what it is. No, they're in the smoke. And that's the nice welcoming committee in comparison. We've got two big werewolf things now. I will find the name of them out and, you know, actually. And for the next video, I will be able to call them what they're called by the Bloodborne designers. That is a promise from Orcmaggedon to you. Whoever you are. And there they are. I want to try and face one at a time though. As we follow this other wolf down here, this way actually leads to, well, doesn't lead to, it leads from the Dark Beast Paral. He was on the other side, he was a big lad. But to do that we either have to go into a nightmare or we have to get kidnapped. So in a later video we will be kidnapped. Just so you can all see the Dark Beast Paral. Okay, that was a pretty bad animation there, but I didn't, because I knew what was coming, it wasn't too bad, but the first time that scared me quite a bit. I'm just going to collect an item up from up here. Now this, when you pick this item, it actually spawns another wolf right behind you, which is quite a surprise because I'm damn sure there wasn't one there before. And now we're going to go in here, and this leads to the second shortcut of Old Yarhnam. exit open, the door open, and this leads us back to the entrance to Old Yarhnam. I will get these names right one day. And right, you're just going to go back, and welcome back. So we're going to go down where we were with the shortcut. We just have to be careful when dropping off we don't drop too far, because it can do a fair bit of damage. And I just pause through the switch to find out what these beasts are called. Now, according to the internet and to Bloodborne, what I'm calling werewolves are called scourge beasts, which is cool, I guess, but I'm gonna keep calling them werewolves because it is such a better name than scourge beast. It just doesn't have the same ring to it. And this is a particularly nasty werewolf. It's got red eyes and everything. We've got that lovely cry in the air. And that was a bad miss. Or several. And again. I will hit it one day. There we go, we got it at last. How many tries was that? Just going to equip all the stuff I need to equip for this fight, which will be antidotes, fire, very easy. Oh yes, and the cocktail, pure blood cocktail to distract the blood-starved beast. Kind of like the Ku Klux Klan down here, burning crosses and stuff. It's a bit weird. Right, we're going to change the gear to the Black Church gear. This is because it has higher poison resist. If I'd have thought about this, I would have equipped even more higher poison resist with a rune or two. But as soon as I've forgotten that now, we're going to go in and see how the first attempt goes. And this is the boss fight area. Which seems to be right under a great bridge or an aqueduct. This is the fight that kept me quite a while. So it'll be interesting to see how we do this time. Them flaps of skin can be quite confusing. You don't really know where its head is. That little growl thing it just did, it's now poisonous. That used to kill me, that. It did that. For some reason I've got the cannon out, but never mind. Oh, that was close. I'm missing a lot of attacks here. But let's keep using these pungent blood cocktails. That was a purposeful use of the cannon there. No, it didn't seem to do as much damage as I had originally hoped. All over the place, the guy is. hell of a lot of bits here. And there is the Bloodstarved Beast on New Game Plus. First attempt, so that's nice. Unfortunately, I was a bit sloppy and I had to use a lot of ingredients and materials there. Well, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again.